Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. Our party has reached the temple. The kobold is inside, hiding under a pew. The Raj is...
I think we just got there.
standing outside. Riley is...
watching the race.
So I'm making sure everybody is going on the race. So I'm ushering, making sure basically the goblin doesn't run off.
Oh, okay, so you're back with the goblin. Excellent.
Yeah.
And...
Goblins are untrustworthy?
I'm outside.
Kenny's outside next to Raj. Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay. So over with the goblin and Riley.
Well, I'll make a finish line.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Riley, you're there with the goblin, the warrior, and the cleric. The goblin looks at them and goes, okay, you guys, I fire a crossbow, and when it hit a tree and go twang, you run. And you get to a building, and then I walk, and we get lots of money, and those dum-dums just lose money. I think a very good deal for all of us. He looks at Riley and goes, you not dum-dum, though. You're very smart, wise man, and we all like you and appreciate you, but yeah. Good.
Thank you, Goblin. I agree.
Well. He loads a crossbow, aims it at a tree, and misses. Gets out his crossbow bolt, loads it again, aims it at the tree, misses again. He looks at Riley, loads the crossbow one more time, narrows his eyes at you as if like you're casting a curse on him to make him miss, and finally hits the tree. And off they go. The warrior sprints. The cleric sort of half-ass jogs, knowing full well he's not even gonna bother making it, so he's just like, slow and steady, buddy, slow and steady. And there the warrior goes, running down the path. The goblin looks at you and shrugs, Riley, and goes, I guess we go.
Yeah, let's walk.
Okay.
Yeah.
He leaves one crossbow bolt in the tree, doesn't even bother looking for the other ones, and you guys can follow behind the cleric. Back at the church, the three of you will see the warrior running and huffing and puffing and coming towards you as fast as he can, and bolts across the finish line and throws his arms against the church to catch his breath. I did it.
Here's your money.
So fast.
First place. Here's your money.
How much do you give him?
10 gold.
He pockets it. Thank you. And he slumps down against the wall to catch his breath fully.
You take a break.
Out from the temple comes who else but Hector the Magnificent to see what all the hubbub's about.
Hey, Hector.
Hello.
How you
We're
doing,
just having a
Hector?
race at the moment.
You're not out fulfilling my quest?
We are at the same time. Multitasking.
Yes, I approve. I approve of the multitasking. It's very good.
We're just going to wait for the others to get here.
He waits with you, and a few minutes later comes the cleric, giving a decent jog, and a few minutes behind that is the other two. But first,
While you're waiting, sorry.
No, you are the butt first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So while everybody's waiting, I'd like to have a quick ferret around inside the temple and see if I can, find anything weird.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Where do those
Sounds about
truffle
what's
smell
going
come from? Yeah. Why don't you give me a perception check, Aura?
Okay. Oh,
Ooh.
Well, what do we have under the altar but 3 glass orbs? One is white, one is red, and one is black. And they stand on, like little, what do you call these things that hold
plinths?
crystal balls?
Holders? Plinths, probably, yeah.
Yeah, some sort of plinthy thingy. Some sort of like little crystal ball holder.
Stand. I guess it's a stand.
Sure.
Plinth sounds better.
So what were the colours, Neal, again?
White, red, and black.
White, red, black.
Red, black.
Well, I'm going to immediately yoink them.
The balls?
Yeah.
Which one do you touch first? What colour do you touch first?
Oh, I'm absolutely pulling my sleeve over my hand if I
Yoink.
Very dumb. So Aura's just gonna sort of like, she's got a little bag, she's just gonna scoop them into the bag.
Yeah, they are heavy. Each one weighs like 10 pounds. So you load the bag up with 15 pounds of glass balls, and oof.
And then I'm going to drag it over under the pew and conceal it there.
Okay. Cool. Anyway, everyone else arrives eventually, and the party, plus Hector the Magnificent, are all gathered outside. The warrior is boasting, "Well, that was so easy, Mr. Cleric. I mean, it wasn't even a fair race." And the cleric nods. "I don't know, but..." And he hands out his hand to you guys to get paid.
Yeah, 5 gold. I give him the 5 gold.
Yeah. And
Alright.
while this is happening, are any of these people kind of together? They're around in the same area?
Yeah, everyone's just hanging out.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I tell Hector, I say, yeah, so we've got a warrior, a holy man, and a goblin, as well as a color spray. And then I cast color spray to hit 3 to 3.
Well, roll me that d6, buddy. 50-50 chance of hitting them all. Oh.
Ooh.
All right, give me a d3. On a 1, it's the goblin. On a 2, it's the warrior. On a 3, it's the cleric. That is not hit. It is the warrior. The colors wash over the cleric and the goblin. They instantly knock out. The warrior suspects combat. He draws his sword and looks around for his foe. He will make a wisdom
Where'd that
check.
come from? As I
Ooh.
cast color spray.
Hold on. Hold on, he's making his wisdom check. He might have rolled very well. There might be initiative involved.
He's drunk,
No.
Neal.
He rolls a 9 and a 12 is actually 9 and 12 is a 21.
Oh.
But he is drunk. He should have some penalty to his wisdom save for being intoxicated. So I guess that is a failure after all. But just because he was drunk. Stupid warrior.
All right.
All right.
Okay, well, I've got a 6.
They all fall down.
Yeah, okay.
The sorcerer looks at you guys and goes, "Bold of you."
We thought it's easier than carrying anyone here. So,
And I pull out a 50-foot rope I had from a previous adventure a long time ago. And then I use that 50-foot rope, that item that I had.
Well, bring me the heart of the goblin.
okay, do you mean the literal heart this time? Because, I got that mixed up last time.
Yes, I mean the literal physical heart of the goblin that beats within his chest. Break open the breastbone,
So it's not
rip
like
out
I can
the
make
heart.
him fall in love. So not like make him fall in love and that sort of thing. Get the heart of the goblin.
I want the organ known as the heart that resides within the goblin's chest cavity to physically be placed. We didn't used to have problems like this back when I was a young man. You'd say, "Bring me the heart of a goblin." Someone would just bring you the heart of the goblin. And then we bring me the strength of the warrior. They understood that was maybe a little bit more, woo-woo. But the heart of the goblin is obvious.
Is Kenny a good person?
Neutral. He only worships Martha because she's the god that he worships, like you would worship a king.
I'm not sure though. I'm actually not sure. So I cast another color spray
Okay.
on Kenny.
Well, okay. The thing is, I'm level 4 now, so
What level is Riley?
I'm level 4 too.
we're both level 4.
Uh-oh. So
The
does that,
spells in chat, Neil. The spells
does that
in chat.
invoke
my
a saving
pay
throw?
Let me see, because I don't. Okay, is level 4 enough?
Whose hit die are less than or equal to the spellcaster's level.
Because I'm not. That one.
Yeah, all creatures above the level of the caster or those with 6 levels or hit dice are entitled to a saving throw. So I guess he called it first, and you pass out, Kenny.
All right. Yes. Sorry, Kenny. I gotta make sure you're not getting involved in this. You can't stop this from happening. So.
I would absolutely sabotage some dragon summoning ritual.
Yeah. So he's a cleric as well. A cleric of Martha. Who knows what he might do? This cleric that we have here is also a cleric of Martha. So for all we
Which
know,
one is more holy? Which one has a pure spirit?
the person who's tied up for sure. Yeah.
Well, I need their pure spiritual essence.
Alright.
At this point, I'll sort of like just pop up behind her and be like,
Which pure spiritual essence? Like, are we talking like the pure spiritual essence, or like, do we suck it out their nose, or?
I thought you were an adventurer's league. I thought you were capable of drawing out the essence of a spellcaster, of great faith.
Oh, wait,
and
I am a powerful wizard. I can totally do it, but I'm gonna need some privacy.
Ew.
Can you all just like, just turn around for a minute?
No, because I don't know. I haven't really talked with you. I haven't met you, Cole, before. I don't know if I can trust you to
Look,
fulfill this mission.
Give me. Look, it's a very private thing. I just need you to turn around for like 2 minutes. All right, just 2 minutes. You don't have to go anywhere. Just don't look, all right?
No, I gotta make sure these people are tied up. I need. Maybe you can hide behind the.
Fine. Yeah, tie 'em up. That's fine.
Okay.
So the cleric is tied up.
I'm sticking around. I don't know. I mean, I'm turning the other way, but I'm making sure that the ropes aren't being moved in some way.
Got
yeah,
it.
no, absolutely. Yeah, the ropes
Yeah.
are not moved. What I'm basically going to do is sing 99 bottles of beer on the wall to myself in kobold. And then just sort of like make some sort of like weird passes over him, and then pull one of the bottles out of my robe and just be like,
Excellent. Okay. Everyone looks back, and
The essence of a priest.
that was interesting.
It was an ancient kobold ritual. We got ways and means.
I knew a man who sat on the committee of Ways and Means once upon a time.
Yeah, it's cultural.
Yes. It's a powerful sub-congressional committee.
Yeah.
Very useful.
Yes.
Excellent. And the distilled strength of a mighty warrior.
Oh, I can do that one as well, but again, you're gonna have to. Okay.
What sort of kobold magic is this that we have to turn our backs? I'm a great sorcerer. I know many things. That's why I'm magnificent.
Certain hand gestures that are sacred to kobolds.
Sacred
it's-
kobold hand gestures.
Yeah.
You know, in my
Understand.
ranks, we've never seen a kobold wizard before. It's fascinating that you have them here in this part of the world.
Yeah, well, it's a thing. It's a thing. But anyway, if you could just turn around, I need to just,
Of course.
tricks
course, of
the
course.
trade. You know what I mean? Right. Okay. 10 green balls right on the wall. 10 green balls. Da-ba-da-ba-da. And if one green ball should accidentally fall, they'll be. Yeah, got it. Okay.
hold up the other bottle of glitter.
My. What a strange ritual. One day I'll have to learn to speak your language so I can understand these arcane words. Their enunciation is unlike any spell I've heard before.
Oh yeah. Well, I can teach you one thing if you want.
Please.
Would you like to learn? I am a great wizard in kobold.
Yes.
Okay, it's hagak.
Hagag.
I'll do. Yeah, close enough. Close enough.
And of course, what I've actually told him is, I'm an idiot, run away.
Splendid. He believes it as the truth. He takes the 2 bottles and looks down at the goblin.
Yeah, I'm on that one.
Yeah,
I'll
you know
take
it's
out
you.
my dagger and
Yeah.
yeah. Guess I'm gonna cut open
Murder the goblin in
goblin.
his sleep.
Yeah.
Wine.
All right.
Oh yeah, sure.
Thanks.
I'm gonna go through the goblin's bags, grab the wine, and in fact, I'll take his entire bag. He's like,
He's not gonna need this.
No, not after this operation. He won't.
hmm.
The worst heart surgeon in the world fails another surgery, and the goblin's heart is produced for the party.
Is it really failing if that's my goal, though?
Well, you know,
Does the heart get sliced up though? That's the question.
that's a good point, because it's a heart transplant. There's just no one to transplant it to. So that's a successful half transplant.
Is his heart? Do you mangle it while getting it out? They're slippery little buggers.
All right, I think Kenny's probably awake by now. I think the
You
spells-
just what? Oh
Kenny.
no, Luke! The goblin dead. What the?
Your
He's-
essence
he's
is
in the
being
middle-
extracted as well. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Wait, what? What happened? Did I miss something?
Extracted your essence. You might feel a little lightheaded. Don't worry.
Whoa.
Lucky Raj is like in the middle of breaking the bones.
Whoa,
and, like,
whoa, whoa! I know
slicing
anatomy, man. I
arteries
know
and-
anatomy. Don't do it like that. Let me do anatomy.
I don't know
come
anatomy.
on. I at least got to be able to remove a heart.
You want to be. No, you don't want to be doing that, mate. You want to be doing. I don't know if I've got any anatomy skill in my character sheet, but I think you want to be a little bit to the right.
All right. So I'm just saying, having anatomy in and of itself should be giving enough pass to get the general region of the heart.
Yeah, totally.
Can
I
I do
think
like an
the-
utterly butcher check?
Do you have an utterly butcher's proficiency?
Ooh, can I do like unproficient?
Yeah, that definitely. You just use half
Okay.
the stat then.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I don't know what a butchery check normally involves, but just add half of whatever stat that would key off of.
Strength? Ooh.
Yeah, it's a little awkward. Yeah. Eventually, you guys end up with the goblin heart, though. And Hector the Magnificent. I guess you give him the heart and you give him the 2 bottles, and he looks at them a little curiously and looks back at you and goes, "Well, it's time for the ritual of sanctification. And this ritual is very important to my people. It will bring us here from a land most different. It will arise one of the great towers of sorcery in this place. And I need absolute silence for this. If you wish to watch, you must watch from the back pews and say nothing. Cast no spells. Interrupt the spell not, for the most dire of consequences could happen if this goes awry."
oh no. I got the sanctify spell if that'd help.
No. No. We're trying to imbue the temple, which will no longer be a temple, but a great tower, a great minaret, with the strength of the warrior, the heart of a goblin, and the spirit of a pure priest, leaving the only missing element, the intelligence of a wizard, which this minaret will essentially gather from the world around it, making this a prime place to invoke sorceries.
Okay. You just don't free the dragon, okay?
He rolls his eyes. Dragon schmagon, there's no dragon around here. It would let itself be known were it anywhere nearby, and it would eat us up.
Well, it's stuck in an underground chamber.
Why doesn't it just crawl out?
It's too narrow.
It's a dragon. Surely it can dig through the earth.
It's magical chamber.
Are dragons magical too? It could cast a magic spell to get out. It could
I
cast a
don't know
teleport
why I
spell.
didn't escape. I didn't put it there.
I'm sure it has a breath weapon, right? I bet it
Yeah.
could destroy whatever is binding it.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I saw it.
Are you
Definitely.
sure you've seen it?
Yes.
Are you sure that wasn't just a dream?
Maybe.
Are you sure you're not in the middle of the
definitely.
desert on drugs right now?
I'm just going to take a seat in the pew.
I kick you in the ankle.
Did that hurt?
Yeah, I think it did.
I bite
But-
you in the kneecap, gently.
It hurt, but I mean, is it just my dream telling me it hurts?
No, you don't feel pain in dreams. Okay, can you read this?
I hold up the poster again.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
Yeah, I can read.
I put it back and the letter's still the same.
Actually,
clever.
that's spelt wrong and that one's spelt wrong.
Yeah, yeah, but no, it's oh bugger. But the letters didn't change because, like, when you.
Are you sure? Like, I don't
sure
know if
it
it's
looks-
spelled wrong the first time round.
It looks spelled right to me.
I'm just gonna sit down. Whatever.
And this is where we learn that the last 5 years of Shenanigans have all been Lizzie's dream or her nightmare. As Desmond's like, let's settle in Berkshire, and it's just her flashback of like all the things that could go wrong. And she's like, no, let's go somewhere else. Okay.
So the last episode of Shenanigans is just going to be her sitting up just like...
So you guys have given him the literal heart of a goblin, which he wanted, and you've intentionally flubbed the other 2 ingredients in his sanctification ritual, which the cleric, sorcerer, magician, whatever he is about to perform.
I'm going to sit on the back pew along with him, but I'm also going to make sure that I'm not sat by the satchel.
The orbs, yeah. So where's the orb satchel?
It's probably about under where you're sat.
Oh, okay.
The sorcerer calls out to the gods, unspoken and unseen.
I speak Old Common. Is it Old Common?
He's speaking in common, yes, but he calls out to gods unspoken and unseen.
Oh, the fake winter gods, got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he calls out to those that control magic, those that prevent the wasting of people, those that preserve the spirit and humility of folks. He lists strange names for gods of storms, for sweeping tides, and invokes his spells. Maybe it's just a prestidigitation spell or something, but the light around the temple begins to dim. And as light around the temple begins to dim outside, you can hear a crack of thunder. And inside the temple, it begins to trickle rain. And he lifts his voice up. It becomes loud. It becomes booming as the walls themselves begin to change colors. He raises the goblin heart before him, sets it on the altar, and smashes it with his hand. The goblin guts go everywhere. And the rain in the room turns from from water to red goblin blood. And he says, and the red god was pleased. And then he brings out the bottle, the pure spirit of a cleric, and he speaks some more words.
To run.
And he uncorks the bottle, and he pours it over the goblin heart, and out pours water with paint and sparkles in the middle of his spell. And all of a sudden, the entire chamber begins to shake. Rocks kind of lift up off the ground, and he looks about confused. Very confused. This isn't right. What's happening here?
I've run over. What's wrong? What's wrong?
The whole place shakes with power. This isn't right. This is not what's supposed to happen. There should be beautiful light shining down upon us from up high. What is this trembling? What have you done? What have you given me? He cries out in anger and terror.
You took my essence while I was asleep, right?
It's not your essence. It was the other one's essence.
You're the drunk. I'm more holy than him.
The wizard man throws his eyes, looking for the kobold who withdrew it, but the kobold is gone. Traitors! You don't know what you've done! Oh my god!
Well, I'm a cleric. What can I do? What can I do?
That's when the roof begins to crumble and fall down, and it is clear this place is about to collapse. The sorcerer abandons his project mid-task and flees to the outside. What are the rest of you all doing?
I have already left. That's me. I probably would have, if I had time, grabbed the satchel as well.
Oh yeah. Well, it was under McTacky's chair, you said.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you would have gotten
fine.
it.
Actually, you know what? I wouldn't have taken the satchel because it's very heavy and I want to move fast.
Yep. So you're outside, well away. Raj, what are you doing?
Running outside.
Luck,
Yeah.
Going in everybody outside.
Riley,
Yeah, running too, I think.
running too? Okay, everyone bolts to the
I'll
outside.
put my hand on this because I think I'm holy enough. I'm going to try to stabilize the reaction by putting my hands on the altar.
Roll me a wisdom check, willpower
Alright.
check like you've never rolled before.
And we got 14, so let's go.
The building explodes. It just rock and shrapnel go everywhere. And rising from the earth below is a great red dragon. It stretches
Kenny,
its
what's wrong?
wings. It soars to great heights. The sorcerer looks back at you all. Look what you've done. Look what you've wrought. I was going to bring magic to this place. I was going to bring a tower of high sorcery. I was going to bring order to the land. And instead, you've turned the temple into a dragon. There's now a
We've done the
huge,
quest for real, guys.
Wait a
huge red
second.
dragon flying around.
It was only the red god that was pleased? Is that why it's a red dragon?
What do you want to do?
I'm in a bush. I'm sort of hiding in a bush going like,
Don't you worship dragons?
Dragons?
I assume I exploded to death, so. I'm
Yeah,
gone.
you explode to death. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. You can
Okay.
roll, 1d Kenny to see how much damage you take.
1D Kenny. Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah. 1d Kenny.
I think there's only one thing that we can do. We flee to Shenanigans and we hide there.
The dragon swoops around as Riley's like, let's go. Anyone want to go with Riley?
Yeah, I'll run to Shenanigans with Riley.
yeah, I will also head to Shenanigans, I guess. It seems like the safest option, maybe.
All right. The party flees to the tavern. As you arrive, you can see Lizzie and Desmond are there, and they're just staring slack-jawed at the sky. And Desmond's like, "They were gonna arrive next week. Aren't they supposed to be green dragons or brass dragons? They're not red. Supposed to have a red dragon mating ground. What's going on here?" And Lizzie's like, "Sweetie, we should really get a move on, you know?" And he's like, "Yeah, but I don't have the bag of holding yet, and we got a lot of stuff to move. What do we do?" And that's when you guys arrive. And Lizzie throws a look over to you all and gives like a half-hearted shrug.
Shrug as well.
Yeah, it's a red dragon, eh?
Crazy wizard summoned a dragon! Gah!
I'm retired, so I can't slay this thing anymore. You guys want to do it? I'll give you 10 gold.
Hell no! Hell no!
100 gold. 1,000 gold.
There's some weird orbs in the ruins of the temple I saw as well.
100,000. Weird orbs, really?
Yeah. Somebody should probably go look for them. I would, but it exploded and there's a dragon.
100,000 gold. Slay the beast. Who's man enough?
How about,
Like
okay,
kobold.
maybe, do you have any arrows of slaying red dragons?
Why, of course. Why didn't I think of that? Of course I don't have arrows of slaying red dragons.
You have arrows of slaying anything. Like, better than the arrows of slaying, little things that I have.
Arrows of slaying only work on specific things. So you can have an arrow of like ogre slaying that works for slaying ogres, but it doesn't, these are not transmutable. It has to be an arrow of slaying red dragons.
He's right. I once bought an arrow of slaying, and turns out it was just like you'd use it as a bow for a cello, and you just like slay it when you played. It was very disappointing. That's why you don't trust bards.
Dang.
Why did you go away?
Well,
They make money, right?
Desmond watches it fly around. So, What are we gonna do, guys?
Is there any way to accelerate the dragon mating process? Maybe we could get green dragons to show up, and then so that they fight the red dragon.
You know, they do fly from a great distance away. If we could create a portal between here and the location that they depart from, we could probably cut their flight path down by like a week or so.
Do we have any portals?
Of course we got portals, but we don't have anyone fool enough to go through the portals and try to talk to a flight of dragons. I mean, unless we do.
I feel like we're stupid enough to go through a portal and talk to a flight of dragons.
No.
Riley.
All right, we'll do it.
All right. Now, someone go downstairs and get me my broom.
I think that wizard stole it. I saw him running off with your broom before he summoned the dragon.
My portal broom? Didn't anyone protect the portal? Who did I leave in charge of the tavern? No one. God damn it, I should always leave someone in charge when I'm gone, so at least I have someone to blame when things go wrong.
I thought a complete bastard would steal your portal broom. God.
I don't know. I mean, it opens portals. Everyone knows about the portal broom and the portal
which
mop.
Bit? Okay, which bit? I've still got the mop, right? I mean, which bit of the broom opened the portals?
Well, the whole thing. It's a magic item.
What happened if the head was still around?
Like,
Brushing it.
like someone broke it?
Yeah.
That would be ruined for all time.
Oh well.
Completely unfixable.
Oh well.
Maybe we could get another one. Where'd you get this portal broom from? Like maybe the greatest cleaner of all time? Like, is that why they have a portal broom so they can sweep the?
Got it from the elemental
rest
plane
of
of Earth. It's a pain in the butt to get there. Had to dig 10 miles straight down. In the right spot, of course. And, you know, they were just using it to sweep up. They'd, like, you know, use the portal to, or use the broom to make a portal, and they'd, like, sweep the dust and the dirt and the rocks into the portal and then close it. And that's why sometimes you see, like, shooting stars in the sky. It's the elemental plane of Earth sweeping the debris, the detritus, back into the prime material plane. Yep.
Ooh, that closes 4 plot holes. So Gale did see something.
So I vote we leave unless someone has a way of getting to the dragons. Anyone got a way of getting to the dragons?
I'll come with you though.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's only room for 3 in our car.
Did you ask it? A what? Oh, did you ask if I could come with you though? Because I'm really letting you sit on somebody's lap.
I'm sorry. You've become so cute and meek that I can't even hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just going to say, yeah, remember you said you'd ask if I could come with you, and I'm really little, and I could sit on somebody's lap, and I rolled real good for charisma.
Desmond, like, looks over to Lizzie, who gives him, like, a, Desmond, don't pass this off on me. We're a team here, look. It's that scathing spouse look of, like,
It's the daughter.
we had a deal.
It's the daughter.
Where is the daughter?
Layla.
Layla is around. She's staring wide mouth at the dragon, going like, cool, oh my god.
I will just walk up to Layla and just gently hug her knee and just be like,
Can I come with you? You're real pretty, like.
You can have my spot. I don't want to go. I want to work with the dragon. I want to work for the dragon. I want the dragon to be my master and teach me all the new spells. To which Lizzie, like, whaps her on the head. No dragon for you.
What? Okay, so we need portals or maybe powerful magic. What if we talk to the Wizards of Bogwarts? We get their help. They're probably concerned about this as well.
That's true. That's a good idea. Why don't you go talk to the Wizards of Bogwarts?
All right.
We'll pack up the house over here.
I'll help.
Shoo, go along, little one.
No, I'll stay here and help. I don't want to go to Bogwarts.
He looks to Riley and Lucky. Well, it looked like it's just the two of you. By the way, where's Kenny?
He sort of.
I'm sure he'll be back eventually. I think
No, he
he's not
exploded.
around.
The dragon exploded him.
All right. Well, we'll see him next week then. So the two of you hurry off to Bogwarts as the dragon circles round overhead, unleashing its first gout of flame on the docks district of Shenanigans.
Berkshire.
Yes. The tavern there is gone. The docks are aflame. The ships are burning. The river boils slightly as the two of you flee through the streets to Bogwarts, where school has been canceled due to dragons. All the kids are coming home going, yay, school's out! As they flee back to their respective houses where parents are like passing out in the streets over the terror of the dragon fear. Anyway, you guys are here at Bogwarts. The janitor's outside taking a look. The teachers are talking amongst themselves, being like, this is bad. This is real bad. I don't know what's going on. This is terrible.
I run over to them, to a teacher or somebody who looks in charge. And I say, I'm here from Desmond. We need you guys as help to
oh, thank God, Desmond can fight the dragon.
No, he's gone actually. He can't fight it. We need some wizards to do something about this.
Damn Desmond, why doesn't he ever help out the town?
I think this one's too big for him.
That's a very reasonable assumption, actually. It's very good. Anyway, what did you need from me, young man?
Is there anything you guys could do against a dragon? Like maybe, do you have any creatures locked up?
Yes, yes. Yes, I have a perfect spell for this. Yes.
Teleport itself.
It's called Expeditious Retreat, and he runs, leaving the second highest ranking teacher watching the first guy run away in the distance, and she looks back to you all. Okay, so now that the cowards are gone, what do we need?
We've got a plan. It's our only option. We're thinking that we could get other dragons. The only thing that could really take on a dragon is other dragons. They don't really get along, and so we think that if we could open up a portal to the green dragonflight, they could come in and do something about the red dragon. I don't think green and red dragons get along too well.
You're right.
Is there any portals you guys have, or wizards capable of producing large enough portals to teleport a fleet of dragons?
A portal large enough that a dragon could fly through it is an amazing thing. It would take the combined work of many wizards to create the portal and then enlarge it to make it large enough for a dragon to fit through. It would be dangerous.
Well, this is the highest concentration of wizards around. If there's wizards, if anybody could do it, I feel like it would be Bogwarts.
Well, we have our reputation to defend, don't we, teachers? And the remaining teachers are kind of like, yeah, we'll survive this one. We need to have a good reputation intact. Some of the other teachers have already fled. And I guess they'll do it. They will open a portal. Not here, right? They don't just like snap their fingers and a portal appears. They bring you guys downstairs deep into like the 10th sub-basement of Bogwarts, where there's already like a little portal there. It's made out of stone, and they need to bring it out of the basement. How do you bring a portal out of a basement when it's like a
and expand?
Ooh, shrink and expand. Yes. We will need to make a saving throw for the portal. Lucky, you are the one. Let me look up the roll first.
Yeah, this is gonna save the Drekkus or Doom Drekkus.
It's gonna save the whole town, man. It's gonna be great. I need you to make me a saving throw. You need You need you need a 14 or higher on a d20 for the portal to pass its saving throw.
The town's at stake. This is the last roll.
All right, who wants to make the roll?
It's going to be
Lucky's doing
Lucky because of his
Okay,
name.
do it.
Oh my god.
I said a 14 or higher. They shrink the portal and it explodes. Everyone in the basement dies. Who is in the basement?
Not
Yeah,
me.
I think I'm down there.
Lucky is dead. Riley, are you in the basement?
I mean, I don't think I'd follow these guys into.
If they're like, come with us, we'll go get the portal, you're not like, I'm coming.
Maybe. I mean, I can't help them shrink it.
Okay. So you watch them go downstairs, and a few moments later, there's an explosion, and the tower begins to crumble and teeter, and then the whole tower begins to fall. And Riley and Aura.
Hold on. I first appeared when a portal just got exploded. Do I reappear now? That's the very first thing that happened to my
I
character.
stayed in Shenanigans. I'm fine.
You did. Aura's fine. We'll see about you in a moment, Kenny. Riley
Right,
knocks.
Cowardice
The
pays
tower, the base of the tower explodes. The whole thing begins to topple towards you. You need to make me a dex check to escape the collapsing path of the tower, because you can only run away from the tower, not to the side of the tower.
Oh!
The tower collapses on Riley. He's crushed and killed.
Did you just do the thing in
No, you're not allowed to do that. We're not.
Yeah.
it-
can't run left, can't run right, just run straight forward.
Gotta run away, yeah. Leaving
Yeah.
us.
That's it. The bit in Prometheus when, she's just like,
Yeah. Leaving us with Aura.
Hello.
In the tavern. You can see from the tavern that after your two friends went there, the whole thing collapsed and fell in like an explosion and a plume of
Clayton
dust,
says
and they're
I
all
didn't put
dead.
it down that well.
Desmond looks to you, gets down real low, and goes, "Well, little friend, I think you're the last chance that this town's got. Why don't you go talk to the dragon? See if you can't negotiate his peace settlement."
No.
Well, then the town's doomed.
not my problem.
It sounds like you can join us. You got the right attitude. Come on, 'em.
That was a fun
And-
test.
And well, everyone's dead. Wow, we were gonna go that was 90 minutes, but then everyone died in a series of large explosions. So congratulations, no one survived the day. Woo!
I tried to stabilize it.
You did. You did.
Well, Aura lived.
That's
These
true.
people took out Bogwarts. That was my last action to take out.
And you know how much XP that's worth for destroying the entire wizard temple? If only you had a long rest to gain the XP to level up, you would have survived the fall.
But yes, I lived. I'm so happy. I was a coward and it paid off.
All on one saving throw for a Dex 17 check. Oh man. The ability that I max out on every single character. The
I know.
one time that I max.
You only had a 15% chance of failing that, man.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That goes.
Yeah. And
Oh boy,
Raj,
did
that
you
4
forget.
was beautiful.
That was nuts.
Dived under the tower,
Well, I guess there's not much of the town left for next week's episode, but we will be back next week with the thrilling conclusion of Shenanigans. And we'll figure out what's going to happen then. So in the meantime, stay safe and warm, everyone. Thank you all for coming and playing. Does anyone have anything they need to say or shout out other than you should all go check out Fuzzy Freaks' channel?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a VR D&D game?
It's not really D&D. It's more LARPing. So it's like with like 40 people. It's like it's like a
sweet.
big thing. So
Sounds awesome.
Shiny.
Cool. Well, you can check that out at Stale 2000, and you can check out Fuzzy Freaks at Fuzzy Freaks. And we'll be back next Saturday at our normal Shenanigans time for our final episode of Shenanigans.
I'm so
And
sad.
then we're done. So, good night and goodbye and good game, everyone. Well played.
Bye.